Hey guys, it's GoBlue1117, and I am back with extra videos of Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. Quickly before I do boss rush mode, which is going to be the main focus of this video, I'll go ahead and show off the sound check. There are about 30 different tracks. It's just like any other sound check, not that special, but since I am doing all the few options that exist in this game, thought I'd show it off. There are some good tracks in this game, though, which I've already talked about for the most part, which areas have the best music in my opinion. There we go. Let's go ahead and start boss rush mode. I do hard, but that actually made me run over my time. I actually completed a thing of hard, and it took like, because I'm not very good at boss rush mode, it took me like 21 minutes, and I was just over the max file size that I can have, so I'm just going to do it on normal, so it'll go through about 2/3 or so of the bosses. So we just start out with the giant bat. As you can see, we don't get any of our spell books, so we're relying on the sub-weapons alone to actually do stuff. So be reasonably careful with your hearts. I recommend the holy water. And you can see what all the different sub-weapons do in my next extra video, which is going to be all the different sub-weapons and their spellbook combinations. But if you haven't watched that, or if you don't know what all the sub-weapons do, then just take my word for it, or explore for yourself. Anyway, it's probably a quicker way to do this. Again, I don't really do the boss rush mode very much. I think this is like the third time, honestly, I've done this at all. Besides, like, I think I'd done it 2 times previous to now, when I went through the easy, the normal, and then the hard. I don't think the difficulty of the boss fights themselves change. I just think it's the amount of boss fights. Like, I think you stop if you do easy, and trying to think, where do you actually stop? I don't remember. It might be like the devil or something. You only do like 5 or 6, I think. The only boss missing from hard, though, is Maxim, for obvious reasons. But you do fight Dracula, and you do fight the stupid extra Dracula form, although I believe both of those are less health. Like, I know the second form, that stupid, like, claw and laser form of Dracula, has much less HP than the actual one you do at the end of the game. But otherwise, I think you do face everybody. Not much to say about these first 3 bosses, because first of all, I've already seen them, and second of all, they're basically all the bosses in this game are really easy. You shouldn't have much problem with any of them, especially since you get to heal after every single fight. Like, it'd be one thing if you do this on like 1 bar of health and you never healed at all. Like, that would be impressive, but... Or you only got a set number of items to use and you didn't heal up. But otherwise, yeah. Not much to it. So after the first 3, I think we got the Minotaur next. Oh no, we have Gollum. I forgot about Gollum. My bad. This guy's kind of annoying just because his second phase, you have to jump and hit the stupid little red orb where his head breaks off. Either if you do that, you have to wait for him to get close enough to the platform to actually duck when you're on the platform and then smack him. But this would be one of the ones where it'd be nice to have like the axe or something, probably. But overall the holy water seems to be best, at least from my experience. Albeit very limited experience, certainly. And once he gets close enough to the platform, like he should be... Oh, there we go. And now I just smack him. And if he does it really early and he's still, like, shooting out the rock, just take the damage, honestly. I'm going to go ahead and grab this healing item, just making sure that I have a little bit of extra health against the Minotaur, because I always seem to suck against them. Even though they're not hard, they just do a lot of damage. Go ahead and take your few free hits on this guy, remember. And use your holy water on this one, that should make it really easy. If you just spam using the holy water. Good news about the holy water, it's not very expensive. Only the 3 hearts compared to some of the other ones, which are a lot more expensive. Like the fist, I think, is 6 or 7. Okay, and that was actually not bad at all. Alright, so moving on. What do we have next? I do not remember. Oh, wait, devil, okay. Again, I just did this, honestly, like 5 minutes ago, and I still don't remember the order. Devil's another annoying one where the holy water is not going to be terribly effective. Unless he actually drops down, which he will sometimes, but... This is one where just take your lumps and just allow yourself to, like, not worry about being damaged and just heal yourself at the end. Just kill him as quickly as possible if you're actually going for a decent score. Which I am, but I'm not going to get a decent score anyway. I'm probably going to be like 15 minutes. Just do the medium, which is pretty pathetic. Though at least this boss rush mode is not quite as broken as Aria of Sorrows, where you can just use that red Minotaur soul and just wipe out everything. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. That was kind of a waste of holy water. But again, it doesn't take away really any hearts. And 165 is your max. That's the most hearts that the game will allow you. Because I think you always do this boss rush mode from a preset level and a preset amount of like all your stuff. It doesn't make any difference where you're at in your actual files. At least that's what I believe, because I had like 300 hearts in my other one. Alright, now we get to the really easy bosses. We're going to have you, and we're going to have the Slimer, and we're going to have the Peeping Eye. From right around the clock tower, thereabouts, where they just got really lazy and just took giant versions and really easy enemies and just made them into bosses, which didn't make it harder at all. Use the holy water to get rid of his little minions, because they actually will do a decent amount of damage. There we go. And you really shouldn't need the health after this one. Alright. Next we have the Slimer. Holy water will make mincemeat out of him. And don't even worry that much about the little slime things that come off. You don't actually have to kill them all. They're just there to hurt you. So you can... The holy water will take out of a lot of them, and you can occasionally get rid of some of them just to make it easier. Damn it. That's the one thing that this guy will do that'll actually, like, really annoy you. If he goes up on the ceiling, because he doesn't seem to want to come back down ever. And then that makes this fight a whole lot harder. So if you can, kill him before that. There we go. So yeah, a little bit of a waste of time there. If you can keep him on the floor for the entire battle, that should go much quicker. And let's go ahead and grab the health here. Even though Big Peeper shouldn't... Or Big Peeping. Whatever it was. I don't know what they call it. Oh, Peeping Big. Anyway, this guy, use the platform to your advantage, just smack him around like this. No problem at all. If he hits you with his tail, don't worry about it. And there we go. This might actually be the easiest boss of them all to do really quickly. Alright. I should point out that they do get rid of the shadow. Like, we don't have to fight the shadow in this one, even though I think shadow comes before Legion. Because I believe Legion is actually the last one of medium. The first version of Legion should be the last one, and I think shadow comes first. I want to say, or maybe shadow's just out of order on hard. But yeah. Don't have to worry about that one, even though that one's pretty easy. Just use the holy water on the panther one and you should be able to kill it, possibly even before it gets to its second form. But there we go. Now you just gotta wait for it to actually, like... Alright, 10 minutes. Not bad. I'm not really that stressed about it. Just wanted to show off Boss Rush. Again, I'm sorry I couldn't do the hard mode, but it'd be too much time for me.